Yeah, my today's journal and contemplation. Huh. Right, so um I was thinking about the secular world and the personal world, like work and then life of myself, of the individual generally. Work, when it comes to work, secular work, there's this competitiveness about it, which is very normal, right? Healthy competitions, right? Where you have to climb at the top of the hierarchy of your job. Say you are an accountant, doctor, you have to upskill, right? And this is something familiar to me because I'm in the secular world also. So, but there's something about the secular world is most of the times you say things that you do not know just to, sound and look professional and competitive. Not like you are lying. No, you're not lying, but you're saying things that you don't even personally know, like, or we hyperinflate things, right? Like, what's this literature word for it? It's not sarcasm now. I've forgotten the word. But yeah, like you overstate things, right? Is it hyperbole also? Yeah, I think it's hyperbole. Yeah, you overstate things, which is just, you're not lying, but you're like, proving, like you could be making a presentation and you're saying so many jargons and, you could now, you don't know them or you're, but it works, it works just to get up there. It's not a lie, it's just, an overstatement of things, right? And, packaging is another thing in the secular world. You have to speak well, you have to do things well, and it works, right? In an interview, I mean, you quote some things and people are like, this guy is bad, this girl is like bad. But then when it comes to our own personal growth, like my own self, because I'm like really looking at this thing and I'm thinking about it, is that, to be honest, right, you're not in competition with anybody when it comes to like your personal self. You're not. And I feel like it makes me, or it makes us kind of like irritated. Makes me irritated, the fact that when it comes to your own personal self, and when I talk about personal, I like to see personal as spiritual, because sometimes spiritual can become secular. That's competitive. Who can do this best? Who can do that best? But when it comes to personal, there's nobody you're in competition with, because you are the only one existing in your conscious space in your head. Not just in your head, because consciousness is not just in your head. There's nobody to go against. So I feel like that's why I probably would dump personal growth and go for secular growth, because secular growth seems to have an outward competition. Like, there's this person that can do this better. There's the person that reads better. When it comes to your own self, like on the board, it's just you. And so I feel like personal growth becomes beautiful when we can see that we are the only ones that are in the competition board, in the scoreboard, and the ability to see this, appreciate it, and still want to grow is beautiful. Because I wake up in the morning and it's like, if you're in competition with somebody, you can easily, not tell the person that you are failing, just so that the person doesn't see you as weak, so that you can top the person's score. I mean, if you're playing PS, like PlayStation, or you're doing anything, you don't tell your opponent that, I don't know how to cross, or I don't know how to take free kicks. You never say that, because you feel like it will give your competitor an edge, or you're leaking a secret. But when it comes to personal growth, you have to tell yourself everything that you can do. And then the ability to tell yourself all these things, it causes pain, it causes all these things to my own self. And I mean, man, just this thought alone. And it's beautiful, because it just goes to show why me, myself, will not be growing personally. And for me, the only thing I consider spiritual is personal stuff. I don't really consider what I do. Like, I don't even, sure, if somebody tells me, I don't even consider what I do outside of my own self. Like, maybe in a gathering, I'm speaking or something, and the person considers me, like, that one is not even counted for me. But I think that the most counted one is the one I'm doing personally, that nobody is saying. So I feel like our ability to like, or my ability to see myself that I'm the only one in this competition and there's nobody I'm competing against except just one person on the board. It enables me to not perform like I perform in the secular world, which is so much decoration, so much hyperbole, so much grammar, so much packaging. It's like, there's so much neurosis if I'm packaging myself for myself. Imagine waking up in the morning and not being able to tell myself I am not doing this thing correctly. Because we never tell our bosses that we are not doing things correctly because our bosses will see us as not competitive. So imagine me not being able to tell myself I'm not, like, it's crazy. So, but yeah, I feel like progress for me, and I'm really thinking about it this morning because it's sort of like I just saw myself in a flash as being the only one in my space, and it's sort of like helping me grow because I would really know if I'm making that progress, and I would really be able to outline what is it I really want to like do with myself. And like real strength for me, that's like real strength. Yeah, this is 6 minutes, man. I think yeah, just getting this thought out is beautiful. Yeah, so yeah, real strength is that internal space that you're not in competition. Like, yes, nobody to impress. So it's no longer about impression, it's about growth. You're not like looking to have accolades and all these things, but you have accolades secularly, right? But you don't just let it get so addictive that it's now coming into your personal space, because there's nobody to give you an award in your personal space. It's just you, and it's just real growth, and it's real life, real feelings, real consciousness, real growth, real. Like, my personal space is the most realest thing ever. Every other thing is almost fictional. Secular world is too fictional. There's no time for you to have anything real. Like, you have to state the numbers, you have to make the presentation, you have to keep dramatizing all the time. But your personal space should be that space where there is no chance for fiction. There's no chance. It's like real. Yeah, I think that's what I want to say, man. This is 7 minutes already, and yeah, real life shit. It's like, let there be a space in my life where I am real. So being real is not even talking to others. It's like, bruh, you went out, you did your dance, you did your presentation, you are the best accountant, you're the best doctor, you're the best, but come back home to your space of consciousness and growth, and be sure that these things are real. And if they are not, there is chance for it to become. I feel good. Yeah, I think that's my contemplation for today. Right.